Hi everybody, I'm Kay Barron, Fashion Director here at Net-a-Porter, and welcome to a new episode in our series of Style SOS, where we solve the season's biggest fashion dilemmas. Today we're going to be talking about how to wear the Spring-Summer 23 trends now. And I'm going to answer that for you today by talking you through some of my favourite trends of the season, from magpie dressing to falling waistbands, which is not as scary as it sounds, and the wardrobe classic that is set to become your new season hero. And brilliantly this season, you can easily do more than one trend in one look. Let's get started with glitter. At Net-a-Porter, we are calling this magpie dressing because how could you possibly resist the shine? Sequins, crystals and chainmail absolutely dominated the Spring-Summer 23 runways. Khaite, J.W. Anderson and Christopher Kane are just some of the designers that covered everything in sequins. You can go high drama sequins, or you could do something a little bit more dialed down like I have. This incredible Rick Owens skirt is actually a denim skirt in disguise. To me, it's basically like doing casual sequins. The fact it's high-waisted, it really kind of holds you in, it's almost corseted. And there is a big split right up the back of it, which actually makes sure that you can walk in it, so it's not a hobble skirt. I have paired it with really high stilettos because love them or hate them, they are back for spring-summer. Models towered down the runways, and personally, I love, love, love stilettos, and when wearing a skirt like this, it helps. I have also paired this with a simple white shirt. It proved to be the hero and the foundation of so many amazing collections, from Valentino to Sakai and Stella McCartney. When it comes to magpie dressing this season, you're in luck in Net-a-Porter because we are just entering into party season, which means that the site is awash with sparkle. I do love the idea of doing a bit of double sequin. We did see this at Khaite on the runway. I love the idea of a flapper sequin skirt matched with this black sequined Isabel Marant top. Or you can just do it in separates as well. Similar to what I'm wearing now, you could wear the Khaite skirt, which is a little bit of more relaxed fit. And then with the top, I would think of this as a pull-and egg. Introduce some sequins to your day-to-day wardrobe, why not? And just pair it with a pair of jeans. And for something a little bit more dramatic, how could you not want to wear this incredible dress from Dries Van Noten? It will get all the attention for all the right reasons this season, and it's actually really easy to wear. Obviously slip on, go, it does all the work for you. Just add a pair of heels. But I totally understand that for some people, a little bit of sequin goes a long way, so you could just introduce it in accessories instead. For example, this amazing J.W. Anderson bag. Or alternatively, you can keep your sparkle just to your fine jewellery. I am loving these pieces I'm wearing today. 2 rings from David Yurman and a signet ring from State Property. Next, we have something very different. The creative director of Bottega Veneta has described this as casual comfort, and I will admit that I am very comfortable right now. This is actually going to be a few different trends in one, but we're going to start with the maxi length, because for Spring-Summer 23, it is go long or go home. At the Row, Saint Laurent and Chloe, hemlines swept the runway, from skirts to dresses and also to coats. You might not think that coats are very summer appropriate, but designers have finally got on board with buy now, wear now, because Spring-Summer 23 will actually be launching in March. And for most of us, sadly, it's not that warm then. I've just chosen to wear this amazing coat by Chloe. Now this comes to just above the ankle on me, which you might not think is maxi, but anything I think below the knee counts as a maxi coat. I do love the mannish shape of this. The fact it's quite oversized, perfect for now, and then obviously in March when you're still kind of playing with layers. I also love that it's got these really strong shoulders, which perfectly mirrors the silhouette that we saw at Saint Laurent. And a great alternative is this beautiful coat from Brioni, which is a new brand to Net-a-Porter this season, in this gorgeous warm chocolate brown shade, which is also a very popular shade for Spring-Summer 23, so take note of that too. It is so soft and I love the shape of this. This is something that you can throw on over anything and you will look incredible. And I love the idea of elevating this look with an elegant clutch. And clutch is the shape that we haven't seen for a while in bags, but we will see a lot of for Spring-Summer 23. And if there is one addition that you make to your wardrobe now, which will make it super relevant in Spring-Summer 23, it's sunglasses. Especially this kind of narrow 90s shape. And this is what Saint Laurent showed on almost every look, was a big coat and a pair of the narrow sunglasses. And personally, I do love it when it's sunglass and coat weather. It's my favorite time of the year. And now for my next trick and the next trend. If I take the coat off, I'm basically Kate Moss at Bottega Veneta. It's completely uncanny, I know. Her jeans, top and plaid shirt were made of leather, but this is a more everyday version of that. I love a plaid shirt, who doesn't? This one is by Petr Petrov and feels amazing. There is definitely a grunge moment happening for Spring/Summer 23, and this nods to it without taking it too literally, although I think I definitely wore this outfit myself in the 90s. Wear it unbuttoned, button it up to the top, or tuck it into your jeans, or just leave it out. This is a piece that should be all about just like freedom of movement and just feeling really comfortable in it. But the main takeaway of this look is the low slung waistband, because we have all been tucked into high-waisted jeans for what feels like years now, and I have to say I've missed this. Both Stella McCartney and Victoria Beckham have declared that the low slung waist is back, and who are we to mess with those ladies? I'm wearing these jeans with a high-heeled boot because I never want to be too comfortable, but also I like the fact that when they're low slung, they're a bit longer, so you just need that extra height. Or of course, you can wear them with a sneaker, but for Spring/Summer, if you're wearing a sneaker, make sure it's completely white. Again, I'll refer to the Row, who showed sleek white sneakers with lots of their looks for Spring/Summer, and I love these kind of chunkier ones from Adidas. And finally, we cannot talk to Spring/Summer 23 without talking about the great reveal. Get ready to show some skin. It can be as much or as little as you like. On the runways, there was loads at Versace, loads at Nensi, but just a flash at Chloe. The great thing about this trend is that it's something we've been talking about for a while, and we are huge supporters of it at Net-a-Porter, which means that there's lots on site at the moment, so lots to play with, including this amazing dress by J.W. Anderson. And if this is a trend that you're a bit nervous about, and I totally understand if you are, then I would say to try just with an off-the-shoulder piece first and see how you feel, because I swear that everybody does have great shoulders, and it's a perfect excuse to show off your jewellery, like this amazing chain necklace from State Property. And this is a trend that doesn't really have much hanger appeal, so forgive me, but I promise that this Alexander McQueen dress is incredible on. It's more of a kind of like bandage fit, but then you've just got the kind of cuffs over the arms and then splits just to reveal just a flash again down the side and at the hem. So many of the designers, including Valentino and Versace, showed a lot of cutout dresses in black. But if you're looking for something a little bit more subtle, but still very impactful, then I would point you in the direction of this amazing Jonathan Simkai dress. Again, it's actually quite modest, long sleeves and a longer length, but it just has this little flash of skin cut out on the right-hand side. And there's a lot of leather for Spring/Summer 23 as well. It's great for buy now, wear now, and a lot of it's color. So this, again, is another 2-for-1 trend. But I get that not every day is a cutout dress day, so I will point you in the direction of separates as well. For example, this gorgeous fluffy knit from Isabel Marant that just has the 2 front little cutouts, winter appropriate, but also great for Spring/Summer. And you can wear it with a low slung baggy jeans that we were talking to earlier. And that's how you wear the Spring/Summer 23 trends now. Thank you very much for joining me for this episode of Style SOS, and I hope to see you soon.